With all the latest news stories taking place with the supposed shootings, bombings, and racial psyops, this is all about bringing in the New World Order. It's all about order out of chaos. Let's take a listen to George Bush here, going back in time. People need to understand George Bush, he only plays stupid. All these people behind the scenes are very intelligent, and they love to mock. People call him stupid, and they don't realize they're the ones that are truly stupid. Take a listen to what he says here. People think he fumbles his lines. He's not. This is all about mockery. Take a listen.
You're free, and freedom is beautiful. And, it'll take time to restore chaos and order, order out of chaos, but we will.
People will not get this message. They don't understand. Again, people going back in time said, "Oh, what an idiot Bush is. He can't get his lines straight." No, those were the lines. It's all about order out of chaos. Out of chaos, new laws are passed, and they create their new world order. Slowly but surely, this is what they've done. Just like with 9/11, order out of chaos. With the towers coming down after 33 years, like I stated many times, towers construction started in 1968. It came down in 2001. That's exactly 33 years. That is, again, order out of chaos. New laws passed. The Patriot Act, TSA in airports, and so forth. Now, I've talked about it many times when it comes to Hollywood movies and TV shows. This is the world of opposites. They're going to lie to us in the news and tell us the truth in movies and TV shows. Let's take a listen to these clips. First, I'm going to play a clip from Star Trek. Take a listen. As I mentioned many times before, Gene Roddenberry, the one behind Star Trek, was a Freemason. Take a listen.
Apparently, it is by design that we fight. We seem to be pawns. But what's the game?
That's what it's all about. People behind the scenes basically herd their sheep into a certain direction. Two opposing forces, they put it in motion where they create this, again, order out of chaos. Take a listen here at this scene. I find it very interesting when it comes to war, and not only war, but the divide and conquer method. This is the classic structure of control, keeping the eyes on each other and the eyes off those that run this world. Take a listen.
Gang for the rest of our lives. 1,000 lifetimes. Senseless violence. Fighting.
Exactly what's taking place. Senseless fighting. That's what's happening right now with these fabricated news stories they're putting in the media. It's like rapid fire. They're putting them out now. It's not a coincidence right before the elections. Control people's emotions, and you control their minds completely.
While an alien has total control over us.
With this episode of Star Trek, basically showing how this world works. There's an outside force making the people fight. Of course, this is edited in with the New World Order. It wasn't in the original Star Trek, of course. Just want to mention that.
And it goes on and on. The good old game of war, pawn against pawn. Stopping the bad guys. While somewhere, some thing sits back and laughs.
That's exactly what they're doing. They're sitting back, laughing. The worst part is, well, a lot of truth speakers try to wake up family and friends. Those behind the scenes love to mock. They continuously mock us. While we lose family and friends telling the truth, they continue to laugh. People are not going to get what's taking place, specifically with these latest racial psyops, with the supposed Minnesota shooting, which has happened as well with Alton Sterling. It's going to continue. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. Again, right before the elections.
And starts it all over again.
He is telling the truth.
Be a pawn. Be a toy. Be a good soldier that never questions orders.
Telling you in Star Trek right here what we should do. Unite. Strength in numbers. Divided, we fall, like they say. This is, again, the method of control. If all of us came together, all races, the government knows they're finished. This is why they constantly keep us divided. Whites versus black, rich versus poor, men versus women, every which way possible. Religion versus religion. This is the classic structure of divide and conquer. And it works, and it always has worked. And they continue to use it on the masses with these hoax and these fabricated news stories that they air constantly on their TV.
This is Captain Kirk. A truce is ordered. The fighting is over. Lay down your weapons.
This is Kang. Cease hostility.
With the 1980 movie called Flash Gordon, I find it very interesting what is said here. This is Ming the Merciless. You get your MM for 33, of course, but he represents the devil. Take a listen to what his daughter Aura tells Flash Gordon aboard the spaceship. The classic divide and conquer. And again, he represents Satan. Take a listen.
Every moon of Mongo is a kingdom. My father keeps them fighting each other constantly.
Just heard her say, her father keeps them fighting constantly, talking about all the moons, all the people. Continue on here.
It's a really brilliant strategy.
It's a very brilliant strategy, keeping the people divided. So you see what's taking place here with the world of opposites. They're going to tell you the truth in these movies, these TV shows, even comedy. People believe, like, example, George Carlin was some type of hero. He does speak a ton of truth. But again, this is how they do it. They love to mock. This is the world of opposites. Again, lies in the news, truth in movies, and the TV shows.